Hi, I'm Ben Cathro with Pinkbike, and this is Inside the Tape at Val di Sole. Different this morning, Rach?
Huh?
Different or similar?
A little bit damp.
The track here in Italy is known as being one of the most demanding, rough, and real thought-provoking tracks on the World Cup circuit. I have come to one of the upper sections which has so much going on, and we're going to look at why it's hard, how to do it good, and get real in-depth. Let's check out this section and see what's going on. The first part we're going to look at is this interesting left-hand turn. It has a wide line, a wide to middle line, a middle line.
Mate, that middle line is the go.
An inside line.
Inside, I reckon. Shorter track, much quicker.
And finally a super inside. So what's your name? Why is this corner flipping hard?
My name's Bryce Heathcote, and there's just all these little rocks and roots that just catch you out on the exit of the corner. It's just hard to get speed on here, so it's hard work. Yeah.
After the first turn, you have the option of a super high line, a medium high line, and then a middle line. If you pick the middle line, you're left with a tight right hand turn here. This is hard to get fast, but not impossible. Rooney, what are you trying to do? What's your goal here?
Trying to know where I'm going, but this first inside is really squarey, so I want to go maybe a bit wider and have a round corner. That's the hard thing about this track, it's like nothing's smooth, so you try to round it to the corner.
Music is gonna look good. Italian traffic!
The high lines allow you to straighten out the turn and get across the slippy route. Some riders are using this to sit up real wide for the next important left-hander.
Wakes you up in the morning, that one.
This important left-hander has a wide line, a middle line, and an inside line. The exit is a long straight that requires good exit speed. Now you have the lay of the land, let's jump back up to that first turn.
It's inside the tape, but I'm outside the tape, so you can't film me for your video. Well, I seem to have gotten through this very well every time, and I don't know how. So I've just come to look just to clarify that it's alright.
Come on, Sam! The ancient thing loves it.
Yeah. I was keen to give it a good go on the trail white, see what it's actually like. It gets pretty gnarly when you get fast. It's fine when you're just teeter-tottering down, but going full tits kind of just like...
So let's have a chat about this first turn. All three lines can be done fast, but each line suits a different rider and riding style. The most important things in terms of racing is how much speed you carry out of it. So each line has a point that you must commit, get your body position in charge of the bike, look to the exit of the turn and dump those brakes. It's very hard to do because it's a sketchy entrance. Riders are a little bit defensive, so to be able to then switch from being a bit defensive to then attacking the turn is a very tricky thing to do. Riders that come in too fast end up hitting the corner with their weight back and the brakes still on, not carrying speed. The riders that get it nice, get the weight centered, off the brakes and carry the speed out. More speed out of this, faster you're going into the next bit. Kerr's on the super inside, Shaw on the normal inside, Masters on the wide to middle and Pierron on the wide. At this point, Shaw and Eddie look to have the lead. Masters and Pierron swing high. Will that lose them time? It seems so, but they may be about to gain time down the next straight. We'll need to check that later. You've obviously got a bit of a thorsome? You've obviously got a bit of a sore thumb on the go. Are you intentionally trying to find smoother lines this weekend than you would normally do?
I mean, kind of. This track's so rough, you're always just trying to find smooth lines, so the thumb just is what it is. I'm trying to just make the most of it, so we'll see how it feels. In a full run, it's going to be pretty difficult, but I'm just trying to find the fast lines, and then we'll just see if I can hang on. I think it's just the pace. I have to really just try to be smooth and not grip too hard, or I lose a lot of strength. So just got to make it work for a few more weeks, I think.
Cool. Let's move down to the important left-hander. One of the most important things on a corner like this, with an off-camber exit where you've got to hold a precise line, is getting your eyes up, spotting exactly where you need to put your wheels so you know you're going to hold the line. If you don't do that, super common for riders to drift low and wide. Danny was consistently hitting the wide line in this section. On the left version, he carries slightly more exit speed out of the turn, but it's the line at the end of the straight that makes the big difference. 0.3 of a second from two very similar looking runs. On this comparison, I've timed it so they all come off the step by the tree at the same time. Pierron is the only one coming in on the high line. Will that benefit him? Yes, it does. He's got a clear bike length on everyone else. Fearon isn't far behind on the more direct inside line. Will he be able to carry speed out of it? Pierron proves that the high line can make the next section faster, while Fearon shows how important exit speed is out of that turn. And that's a wrap. That was Inside the Tape for Pinkbike with me, Ben Cathro. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you let us know down in the comments what you thought of the video. Keep up with all the World Cup action with some nice photo articles and things on Pinkbike homepage. Make sure you check those out. If you want to watch some other videos, subscribe to Pinkbike up here, because there's lots more content coming. You can also subscribe to my channel down there. I'm doing a few extra videos as well. If you want to watch something else, hit that link there. That's a good video. You should check that out. And don't forget, you can watch the live feed on Red Bull TV this Saturday. It's going to be an exciting race. Cheers, guys.